So I'm really making this video for my own personal, for my personal happiness because I haven't made a George Paul video in a long time. And I just wanted to let you know that even though George Paul took away my YouTube channels twice, I just want to let you know that karma is a real thing and Paul George has been suffering, aka George Paul. George Paul is going to lose his job, probably not even lose his job. George Paul is probably going to retire from the NBA once this season is over with.
Are you surprised that he's not back based on, I mean, he's been in fives now since I think like mid-October, so he's been out there for a good time.
So correct me if I'm wrong here, but I think the last hurdle is he's seeing the doctors this weekend.
Over the weekend.
And I think that's the hurdle of them clearing him to play is the main thing, and that's it. Yeah, he's looked good. I think he's moving very well. He's shooting very well. He looks good. Yeah, so I'm like everybody out there in Sixers Nation. I'm hoping the doc gives him the clearance and we can get him out there, even if it's just to get him back in the flow of things. And he's going to help us. I always say this too. To me, he looks really good on defense. He's just got such a instinctual feel for that end of the floor, and he's got the size at 6'9", and there's deflections and all that stuff. And he's really like kind of a captain type guy there. Like, he knows what he's doing and he helps other guys. He talks. He knows how to kind of help other guys navigate some situations and stuff like that. So that would be useful as well.
And look, his eyes is wide open. His eyes is all over the place. He's not confident in George Paul at all. At all. I know what you up to, coach. I just can't prove it yet. But you're not confident in George Jefferson Paul. And why would you be? Because they gave this man over $200 million and you haven't even seen this man. You've seen him on the bench since the 4 years that he's been in Philly, or he's working on his pod. He's not even dropping pod episodes anymore. I got him shooked. He doesn't want to do anything anymore. And quite frankly, I feel bad. Imagine you seeing Paul George talk about the NBA and he's talking about offseason trades when you got Tyrese Maxey dropping 30, VJ Edgecombe dropping 30. Nobody cares about George Paul anymore, bro. He's washed up. And I feel bad, but at the same time, I don't. And nobody cared about that Timu Tubi-ass podcast anyway. George Paul wasn't saying anything important. He wasn't saying anything of relevance anyway. And it's crazy because nobody's going to pick up that contract from him. No other team is going to want George Jefferson Paul at all. I mean, well, maybe the Kings. I don't know what the fuck the Kings are doing. They're running a 30 and over league over there. The Kings are running a men's league. I don't know what the fuck they got going on. But yeah, anyway, George Paul, you're finished. You're cooked. This man VJ said on draft night that he used to survive off a generator. You don't get guys like that in the league no more. You don't. You can't buy that. You can't coach that. He has that hunger. He has the dog. And you got Tyrese Maxey, who's going to win Most Improved. If he don't win it, then Austin Reeves is probably going to get it. And then you got Jared McCain, the future nail tech. But at least before Jared McCain got injured, he was in the running of Rookie of the Year. So why are we worrying about George Paul, who looks like a wet honey bun? Why are we worrying about him? We shouldn't even be thinking about this man right now. Philly is in good hands right now. And for the first time in a long time, you got guys on this squad that care. The nail tech, Jaden McCain, he cares. VJ, he cares. Maxey, he cares. So George Paul, you might as well retire and go to Turks and Caicos. We good. It's cool. We're fine. We don't need you no more. Now, as a person who lives in New Jersey, who resides in New Jersey, I've been living in New Jersey all my life. This hurt my heart. This hurt my soul. It hurt me that Isaiah Briscoe went out like that. Now, granted, they were following each other in a 1v1. Granted, it was a lot of pushing and shoving. Granted, they were playing jail basketball. But the one thing that you don't do, especially when you tell somebody that you can't fuck with me, is you quit. Isaiah Briscoe quit in a 1v1. Quitting in a 1v1 is crazy.
I don't know what the fuck they said to the refs to even make the game close. They tried their best to keep it good. My lip is split. I'm gonna have to go get stitches. Bottom of my lip. All that shit bust. He elbowed me in my face.
Now, I'm looking at the possession. I'm looking at the play. It looked like he got a clean steal on the ball, bro. That's a clean steal, bro. You come on, stop it, Isaiah Briscoe. That's nasty work. Listen, I'm from New Jersey, and I love Isaiah Briscoe, but you got to be honest. He lost. Bro was up 29. Isaiah Briscoe had 28, and he quit. He lost. It's over with. It's over with. I wouldn't have went out like that. I would have got to stop. Gotta stop, and I would have scored the bucket, and I would have been popping my shit. But Isaiah Briscoe, he quit. Maybe he really didn't like this nigga at all, but at the same time, you said that he can't fuck with you, and he shouldn't be in the same gym as you, and you quit. Nah, we not rolling with that. Isaiah Briscoe, that's nasty work. Then I was going to say, like, yo, they need to have some type of barricade between the fans and the players when they be playing 1v1s. But at the same time, if you watch hoops, bro, they do that at Dykeman. They do that at Rucker Park. Bro, that's no excuse. Bro, Isaiah Briscoe, he lost fair and square, bro. He quit. It is what it is. I can't say nothing to somebody who quit. But leave a like if you enjoyed today's video. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.